Okay, from the comments I keep getting from men, it seems that they all kind of have these narratives of why trying to build a meaningful bond with a woman isn't going to work. Let's go over it. This is an extreme overanalysis and completely off the mark. No, the average woman is not traumatized by men that she can't text back. Women are typically juggling attention from a lot of men, and they have a tendency to be passive in the early stages of dating, which is reinforced by silly cultural narratives that they shouldn't come to on too strong. Okay, in my video, I didn't say she's so traumatized that she's incapable of texting back. I said that women have been traumatized by men, and that's why they go slowly with the contact, even if they really like you. And this narrative of there's so many guys in her DMs is like one of the ones that men use for why they have to act a certain way and can't build a meaningful connection. The guys in her DMs suck, okay? The vast majority of them are either trying to be fake friends and fake nice guys to try to get with them, or they're using these avoidant behavior tactics to try to generate attraction in her, but they're just generating anxiety. They're not calming to the girl's nervous system, and they may be chasing those guys, but they don't like the behavior. They wish the guy would open up more and be more vulnerable. So that's nonsense to think that that just because she has a bunch of guys in her DMs, that's the only reason she's opening up slowly over time. She may really like you, but she has to do this process slowly. Also, if you think it's just the fake thing that women are traumatized by men, I don't know what to tell you. You don't need to be dating. You need to be making more friends with women and really getting to know them first. How do so many men end up divorced after 10 years? Because they spent 10 years listening to her. Then the woman shaped him into something she didn't actually want. Okay, this is 1,000% the reason for the getting to know you friendship phase. That is literally like how I developed it, because I did go through a 10-year marriage where she was constantly trying to change me and I constantly tried to meet her expectations. And that is not the route to building a meaningful connection. She is trying to change someone that she's already in a relationship with, where they didn't have the getting to know you phase. She's realizing she wants something else. And the first thing she's trying to do, instead of finding someone else, she's trying to change the person she's with. When that doesn't end up being a satisfactory solution, she's going to leave you and go find someone else. That's the reason you don't want to fuck around with just chemistry. Chemistry is good. It tells you that there's an attraction, but you want to get really deep. If you want a relationship, a long-term relationship, you want to really get deep into the nuts and bolts of if you guys actually click. And the best way to do that is to have that friendship getting to know you phase. That will be the best chance of success. Now, people change over long periods of time, and that could also end up fucking it up. But if you have that friendship getting to know you phase, for a good amount of time, where you really are getting to know each other and seeing if there's a really deep connection and you really do like each other, that's your best path to success. And then you won't have these problems where later on during the relationship, the woman starts saying that like you guys don't really have that connection. That's going to be the beginning of the end for the relationship. Also, it's really sad that this person thinks that actually listening to her is going to be what ends the relationship. It's so fucking heartbreaking that there's guys that think that. That is 1,000%. If you find the right girl, again, get to know her first, so to make sure that she really likes you, not somebody else, and try to change you into something you're not. Really likes you. If you get to know her and really listen to her, and you build that meaningful bond, she will. I promise you, she will respond positively to that. Exactly. But they accept that hot guys don't talk, so even women who normally want to talk feel they need to wait and only go out with guys who don't care about her personality, and then we all lose. Okay, this is a great example of being too emotionally invested in a woman that doesn't like you back. That's exactly why you kind of want to do the friendship phase, and you don't want to get romantically entangled with women that aren't actually interested in you, that are just using you, or never even are showing that they like you at all, things like that. You don't want to get romantically entangled in those things. You want to like show some restraint and get to know them and be friends with them and see if the girl is actually showing interest. If she's going out with other guys, she's not interested. Those two people are interested in each other, but the factor that you're not thinking about is you. You're the one interested in girls that aren't showing you they care about your personality. So it's not, you got to flip the script on this one. Yeah, and again, it's this narrative that like, oh, if I like her and try for her personality, really try to get to know her, she's just gonna go date other guys. It's again this anxiety and this sense of not being worthy enough of someone liking you back when you really try to get to know them and express your vulnerabilities. That's where a lot of this stuff is coming from with men, and why they're not like being brave enough to form a meaningful connection and be vulnerable and show their emotions to a woman, because they really believe that the women are just not going to like them, and it's not true. I'm telling you 1,000%, it is not true. If you find the right girl, she will like you for that.